I'm so excited. Oh.
Right. And a smart person knows that they don't know everything. No. I'm not buying that. You just think. Oh, we can do. I mean, it's a lot of stuff we can say. We say big boy. We not. We can say all that stuff. Please give me a chance. I know you guys know it all, but listen to me. I don't know it all. I'm just not asking questions. I have no answer. That's the reason I'm here. And hold on. We talking too much. We talking. And like she just told me, she said you have to tell them that because you're not an intellectual person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not a member of the intelligentsia. Now, if you're saying that this is a cycle, are you saying how did the cycle come into being? Now, I can agree with you that there may be a certain amount of expansion. And at some point it began to contract, and it can contract into, you can't contract into nothingness, and out of nothingness it starts again, a bang starts again. But is that devoid of that cycle? I don't know. You tell me. Please explain these things. You said the bang being a part of the cycle? That's what he just said. What is what he said? I'm just trying to regurgitate what he's saying. The bang being a part of the cycle. Yeah, in other words, what he's saying is that you have a cycle. Of energy, or just of life, being, period. You have a cycle. All right. Now, at some point, he's saying that cycle is going to contract. Okay. It's going to contract down to nothingness. Okay. And then it begins again with a bang. It begins again with a bang. Okay. Now, you said what's that? Arbitrary. What's arbitrary?
He said, by saying it's nothing, it is something.
Well, we just said that a long time ago that nothing was something. Okay, now, if nothing is something, then something had to create that something. How is there something that created? You guys were not answering that for me. Why are you being so selfish and not giving me the answer? That's what didn't the great supreme architect of the universe create that nothing, which in turn created that something in the nothing? Well, how did you believe in cause and effect?
Yeah. That's one of the universal laws.
That's the principle of cause. Well, wait. How are you saying the principle of cause and effect? You believe that principle?
I believe in cause and effect.
Okay, so if that's a cause, then that's an effect of that cause. If you have an effect, then you can trace it back to the cause, right?
True.
Huh? Wow. That's what you just told me. Yeah, I think I'm being confused. I think you guys I'm totally completely confused. Now, do I go down and meditate? Do I go back and meditate? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you can? No, I'm just familiar with it. You do meditation. Oh, what guy? Not on the larger scale. Not as much as I would like. So, I mean, what was the man's name? Or what was the person's name? If I knew of. No, it's a message. It's a message.
Well, what Tina Turner was doing.
Well, no.
That's Buddha. Buddha.
Okay. That's a form of Buddhism. You're doing the Zen? You don't do Zen? Maybe.
This group is getting bigger and bigger, and more work being done.
Yes, they're a learning process. Maybe you should look at a little Zen. Mm-hmm. Do a little studying. I'm not trying to say you should change your point of view.
Well, you got another hour.
I'm just trying to look at the process and see if that particular process.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the same way too. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah. Respect me just like I would respect you. Yeah.
As you travel, as you move the particular process, things begin to happen. That the processing the universe is on the and the value of the journey is in the journey itself. The value of the journey is in the journey itself. Not the end, but in the journey. because that some believe that there is no end. Now, if you believe that there's an infinite life and that there's another life after that. Yeah, let me use the word. I don't know if I'll say about it. I hope I'm not saying about it. But some people say that's a heaven, and we live in heaven throughout eternity. So the value of heaven is living throughout eternity. Well, it's in that journey. It's within that journey. Now, but when you speak of heaven, aren't you talking about a place?
I think
or
it's a state of mind. It could be a state of mind. Because like, for like, if somebody doing some hard work, like we be like, man, like hell. I believe it's a mind state.
When you say heaven, you think of a place that you're going to be in throughout all eternity.
Initially, well, that's what you're given.
What I'm trying to get at is, I'm trying to contrast that particular process with the Zen process.
Okay. How is it? How it is not a place, but yet a journey.
I'm simply saying, what if we see that place as a boundary? If you remove the bound from that place, then it's empty. Then that's a journey. There may be some reconciliation. I don't want Jan. I don't want all these things. I really don't want to go there. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. But understand, you have spoken many times that in the heavenly contract, without any, it's a journey.
I think we're having enough water, guys. So next assignment, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you think of spirituality as somewhat different from named religion, named religion. I don't want to trample anybody's religion. I'm not going to trample anybody's religion. In a native religion, you have to deal with certain precepts, certain rules and regulations. Well, when you deal with institutions, you have to adhere to that particular institution, right? I'm saying, look beyond that, but I don't want to go there. I mean, look at something that is beyond institutions. You see, you may want to look at. I'm not trying to say at all that you want to go there. You may want to look at that is a humanity that surrounds the universe. That comes with the whole universe. All humanity is connected. Connectedness, it must be specific connectedness in a certain kind of way. So I'm saying that's the mind. There is. We used to talk about electromagnetism. Because the human race and its thinking has changed over the millennium. So that there must be something that caused that change. Is that spirituality or is that the institution? I think it goes beyond the institution. I think it goes to that connection. Connection of humanity is humanity is something that connects all human beings together. All human beings. Well, you can call it salvation one.